In this video, I'm gonna teach you how I went dead ass broke in real estate to closing up to 5 deals every single month in 6 months with free YouTube leads. So stay tuned. What's up everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the YouTube Agents. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to grow a monster YouTube channel that gets you free leads every day of people calling you, dying to work with you, then start now by subscribing to this channel and tap that little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. If you want to see the videos I'm doing and you want to see this YouTube channel, you can always go to Living in Portland, Oregon and check out that YouTube channel that has us absolutely exploding in the Portland real estate market. And always down in the description below is a way for you to check out our YouTube course for realtors. It's a jumpstart playbook if you want to know everything about starting a channel to uploading. Everything in between, the ultimate playbook for YouTube for real estate agents. So look for that link down in the description below, and you can also use the promo code YTAgents to get a huge discount on that. But let's talk about how I went from absolutely broke to making tons of money in real estate using YouTube. Look, I started out just like most everybody else. You talk to some of the big dogs, the old timers, and even some of the new go-getters, and what were they doing? Cold calling, door knocking. They were going to open houses. They're sending mailers. They're doing all that traditional real estate, which I sucked at. If you're watching this and you crush it with cold calling by calling FSBOs, expireds, all that, and you're landing appointments and you're getting a ton of business from it, do not stop. You're a hell of a lot better than me. But if you're like me and you're watching this video and you basically wanted people not to pick up on the phone, I would call FSBOs and expireds hoping that they wouldn't answer because I hated bugging people that much. So I went through traditional real estate measures for a good 4 to 5 months and I got nowhere. All right, and here is the kicker. I am the go-to guy when it comes to relocating to Portland, Oregon. Do you know how long I've lived here? Less than 2 years. Now, in less than 6 months, I've become the absolute master when it comes to relocating to Portland. And how did I do that? Well, I got absolutely obsessed with SEO. What's SEO? Search engine optimization. Now, unlike going door knocking, you're lucky to get 2, maybe 3 who are just thinking about selling their house. They might want to know, maybe what their house is worth, but that's about it. It's tough. And really, if you think about it, if you get 3 out of 100 door knocking, you're probably thinking you did pretty good, but 3 out of 100 is 3%. That's not very good. So I wanted to figure out how the hell I don't bug people. I give them value because you're taught give value from day one, right? Well, how do you give value to people who want to buy homes, sell homes? Well, I figured it out through the SEO, search engine optimization. What are people freaking typing into the keyboard? Well, I've done an entire video on that. Don't watch it yet. After this video is down in the description, you can click and watch that video on how to search, what videos you need to be shooting, and what people are actually searching. I was able to find video titles where people were searching things up to 5 or 10,000 times a month. Now you're talking 5 to 10,000 people a month typing in how much it costs to live in your city. Now, even in your city, if it's a smaller city and there's 100 people doing that, now you have 100 people who type that in, see your video and click it, and they watch it and they get the information. Now, isn't that a lot better odds than 3 out of 100 door knocking? That was what I really wanted to capture. How can I get my video, my value out to everybody who wants it instead of the door knocking approach where 3 out of the 100 kind of wanted your information? Look, we are in a world where people are going to the internet readily. They want to Google things, they want to YouTube things, they want that information now. Now, I am not good at writing. If you're really, really good at writing, I would definitely look into blog writing. And if you already know what that is, then I won't go deep into it. But I mean, blogging is the same thing as YouTube because Google owns YouTube. And that is what's so powerful. You need to find out exactly what people are searching, and they're searching it in Google and they're searching it in YouTube. Why is that important? If Google owns YouTube, you started to notice when you type in how to change the oil filter on my Mazda car, whatever it is, there's videos that start popping up there. Now I'm looking into my back-end analytics of our huge real estate YouTube channel, how many times people are actually finding us through Google. The majority of the time in Google, you're gonna find the blogs, and that's what I was talking about. If you write cost of living and you do a huge blog on that, stay consistent with a bunch of other blogs, you can rank first, second page Google, which is really cool. But YouTube is a market that's untapped. Blog writing, there's billions of blogs out there. So how do you compete with that, especially if you suck at writing like me? You go to YouTube. Google actually brings YouTube videos up in there as something you should click on. Now, I get people calling me all the time and I always ask them, how did you find me? Most of the time, on YouTube, I was just typing in things and your videos came up and I just started watching all of them and I had to call you. But I have had quite a few people who've typed into Google living in Portland, Oregon, moving to Portland, Oregon, and my videos pop up and they'll click my videos through YouTube. And after that, at the end of each video, I put an end screen. So I have little templates like, hey, choose this video, choose this video. You've all seen them on every other video. I teach you that in one of my other videos as well. So if you haven't yet, make sure you tap that subscribe button right now because this is the channel that will help you get tons of free business. But back to it. They said that they actually saw my video on Google, tapped that, and then they went down my entire path of all these videos. They said they could not stop watching it. And I'm saying they, multiple people. We have actually just reached over 100 phone call, email, or text messages in just a few months. Let that sink in. Now I have people begging to work with me instead of me begging them to come over for an appointment. I switched the roles. When you talk of value funnel, you think about up there at the top, you got the Redfins and the Zillows. People are going there and they're searching homes. Well, before they even search for a home, what are they doing? They're trying to find out what it's like to even be in your city. So we jump ahead of all those big namers. Before they're even looking at homes, they're up there looking at what it's like to live in your city. And if you're the one providing all those videos and information on it, they're gonna call you. I can guarantee that. And that is how I went from broke to absolutely crushing it in real estate using YouTube. All right, we've heard the statistics. 80% of real estate agents don't even make it 3 years. And I was headed down that path. I was trying all those traditional measures like I talked about earlier, and I was starting to not see the paychecks. And then I realized, oh shit, I don't even have anything in the pipeline right now, and I wouldn't get paid on that anyways for another month. I better figure something out. We've all gone through this, and even if you've gotten a bunch of deals and it's starting to slide because of the competition, the amount of agents out there, are there any agents in your market using YouTube? My guess is probably not, and if there are, there's only a couple. Now, when you talk about thousands of agents in competition, and you go to a platform where everybody's searching what it's like to live in your city or real estate, and there's no competition there, why wouldn't you jump on it today, like right now? And with that being said, how I didn't go broke was consistency. I do at least 2 videos every week, and I've been doing that for 6 months. Now, 6 months, that's 2 parts. 6 months is a lot of consistency, okay? 2 every week at least for 6 months, but it's only 6 months. I'm closing millions and millions in deals every single month. It got me from being dead ass broke to closing at least 5. We have 7 offers written in the last week alone and 2 listings in different states where the people who are moving here trusted us so much. We picked and found their agent in their state and we're getting a referral fee on that. That's the amount of value we're giving. And if you're stuck in the mud, that's how you can get started too. Consistency always trumps intensity. And what I mean by that is that if you're consistent and you do 2 videos every single week, in the long run, in the long run is only about 2-3 months, you're going to start dominating. Your videos will automatically start ranking above. And there's a lot of tips and tricks on how to make your videos rank in this channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you know those. But the consistency will trump the intensity, because if you just go out and put 5-6 videos out really quick, you might rank really quick that first week. But if you don't do any more, YouTube doesn't like that. You got to feed the beast and you're going to drop to the bottom and nobody will find your videos and you're going to get frustrated and say it doesn't work. Look, I remember the first few weeks, months, I would get no views. My videos never ranked. They were always down in the bottom, but I stayed consistent. YouTube puts you through like a probationary period. It's trying to figure you out. Are you going to be consistent? Are you going to continue doing these videos? And once you break through that, it's literally like bursting through a wall and it just starts exploding. Your subscribers, views, everything starts climbing. It's a beautiful thing. So consistency. If it's only 1 a week, that is still better than doing 3, then 0, then 1, then just do 1 a week and tell your subscribers you're gonna do 1 a week. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed that video on how I went from being broke to crushing it in real estate. Look, guys, it is tough. It's not easy. And that's why I was able to dominate, because there's nobody else doing it. You need to go to your market and look in YouTube and see if you have any competition at all. And you need to just start producing videos. I know it takes time, but you have time to shoot a 15-minute video once a week and upload it. I did a video, here's the card right here, and it teaches you how to edit on iPhone or an Android. It's one app, super easy. If you have iPhone, you can use iMovie, anything. The video content is just telling people what it's like to live there. Go back, watch a bunch of my other videos about what videos you need producing. You will be the go-to in your market for real estate. Again, if you ever want to see our YouTube channel for real estate, it's Living in Portland, Oregon. Incredible. You can copy those videos. And if you want to know exactly how to build a huge YouTube channel for your real estate business that has your phone exploding with people begging to work with you, then start now by subscribing. Tap that little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. And until that next video, we'll catch you later.